Going tonight joins me. A beautiful morning to you, Tolu.
A wonderful morning to you, sir. Good thing that we can all sit down and smile, not like what we were, our moves were some few days ago, talking about the chances of the Super Eagles of Nigeria making it to the World Cup, not even talking about the playoff right there. But I think God is a Nigerian. Because you can imagine how did he get here at the end of the day, especially at the point in time when no hope for us, but from nowhere, Eritrea pulled out, and that created another opportunity for CAF to reject their rules about the qualification, and every team has to drop. Every last team in each group points must be out to be deducted to give us a fighting chance of being at the World Cup again. And I didn't see that coming, but that's the more reason why you say God is a Nigerian, especially where teams are. But the owners also rest on us to put our house in order. I think we must learn from the mistake, for the pain of almost missing out of the World Cup. Now we'll be given a second chance at life. Can we make the best use of it? That will, the owners rest on us to be able to make that happen at the end of the day. But we have the work cut out. I was talking with the Director of Communication, Nigeria Football Federation, Adimola this morning about the qualification format. And he confirmed that Nigeria will be taking on Gabon in the playoff. Then the winner between Nigeria and Gabon will take on the winner between Cameroon and Congo. Right there. Let's see whether my director here in Abuja can get the features, how the features will look like right now. Talking about the playoff for the second place teams, the African World Cup qualifiers right there. Talking about the teams that will be battling out with each other. So, but the tournament will be played in a tournament. The playoff will be done in a tournament format where Egypt, Morocco, I beg your pardon, will be hosting the competition right there for the four teams that will be battling now for the sole playoff spot that will still be available right there. And Nigeria will be taking on Gabon, while also Cameroon will take on DR Congo, and it's a single leg semi-final. That's going to be a single leg semi-final. The semi-final winners play in a single leg final. So it's just a playoff. With Nigeria beat Gabon, we are through to the single semi-final. We are through to the single leg final. Where we take on the winner against Congo and Cameroon. So we can't afford to take anything for granted. And the competition will be held in Morocco from 13 to 16 of November 2025. That's when it will go down right there. Winners of the final go to Inter-Confederation Cup playoff. So after, if Nigeria happens to get the job done, become the winner in Africa, it is all over. It's not Uhuru. Because we now have to go to the Intercontinental playoff, which will be done in Mexico. That is, the winner in Morocco will advance to the 16th Intercontinental playoff, scheduled for March next year in the Mexican city of Guadalajara and Montreal. There, two teams will emerge to complete the World Cup lineup. So, if you manage to skate through the playoff in Africa, then we'll now go to the 16th Intercontinental format in Mexico, where we battle with other teams right there. We have the representative from Morocco playoff will compete against Bolivia, New Caledonia, and two teams from Central America and one from Asia for a spot in next year's global showcase. If my director can bring that back to us, talking about the second part, the African representative from the Morocco playoff will compete against Bolivia. So we already have against Bolivia, New Caledonia, two teams from Central America, and also one from Asia for a spot in next year's global showpiece right there. So we have our work cut out. Yes, so much must be done to ensure that Nigeria make it to the World Cup. We have it right there on the screen. So it's not yet Uhuru. This is where the government must come in with their own financial backing, and the Nigeria Football Federation, National Sports Commission must also get their thinking cap right. They must press the right button. They must ensure that the Super Eagles have the best of preparation. This is more like a mini Nations Cup. 4 teams slugging it out right there in Morocco. The winner goes to represent Africa in the Intercontinental playoff, where we battle with a representative from South America, that's CONMEBOL, which is Bolivia, New Caledonia, and also 2 teams from Central America and one from Asia for a spot in next year's final global showpiece. That's how the route Nigeria will take to qualify for the World Cup. And some will say it's better than nothing. But we could have saved ourselves this headache if we had done what we are supposed to do from the onset, get the job done, beat all teams. Unfortunately, our form at home was a disaster. Right there, drawing 4-5 matches, not really the best at this point in time. But there is still the opportunity of a second chance at life. And that's what the World Cup qualifier and the CAF rule change has given us. So we need to start taking with both hands. But we know that the CAF will not be a walk in the park. Another the winner between Cameroon and DR Congo will be a walk in the park. Everybody must be on board. And also the coach must also get his tactics right. You saw he got it right against South Africa. He got it right against Lesotho. He also got it right against talking about our last opponent, Benin Republic. The fact remains that we can't continue playing with two defensive midfielders, especially when we have an array of attacking players at our disposal. One defensive midfielder is enough, either with Freddy or Frank Reka. Then give the midfielders the opportunity to roam at your opponent. I think that's one format that can work for Super Eagles of Nigeria. Every child can get the job done. I think he has what it takes to make it happen. Nigeria has a second chance at life, so we must take it with both hands and not take it for granted. That's how things are. I'm moving away from that.